Ever tried to win a marathon by taking a taxi for the last mile? It sounds ridiculous, but in the world of instant gratification, some people try. Our story begins in the grand hall of the prestigious Golden Whisk Baking Championship. The air buzzed with nervous energy and the sweet scent of sugar and ambition. Among the finalists were two bakers who were polar opposites, Alex and Ben. Alex was a spectacle. His chef's jacket was blindingly white. His hair was perfectly coiffed, and his workstation gleamed with the latest, most expensive kitchen gadgets. He was a man who believed efficiency meant cutting every corner possible. His secret weapon, the Instacake 9000 Feet Mix, a product so advanced it practically baked itself. Why work hard when you can work smart? He'd say to the cameras, winking. On the other side of the hall was Ben. Flour dusted his apron like a badge of honor. His glasses were slightly askew, and his most prized possession was a worn-out, batter-stained notebook filled with his grandfather's recipes. He was meticulously grinding his own flour, the gentle rhythm of the mill a stark contrast to the frantic beeping of Alex's machines. Alex laughed, a loud, booming sound that turned heads. "Hey, Ben, enjoy your trip back to the Stone Age, buddy," he snickered, holding up his box of Instacake. "While you're wrestling with wheat, I'll be designing my victory speech." Ben just smiled, a calm, knowing smile. He carefully measured his ingredients, his hands moving with a practiced grace. He consulted his tattered notebook, a whisper of a memory passing through his mind. He wasn't just mixing ingredients. He was crafting a story, a legacy. By mid-afternoon, Alex's cake was complete. It was a towering, five-tiered, flawless-looking masterpiece, shimmering with an unnatural gloss. He spent the rest of the day taking selfies with it, live streaming to his followers. #winner, #easy peasy, he declared. Ben, meanwhile, was patiently layering his creation. His cake was simpler, more rustic, but it was built on a solid foundation. He whipped up a buttercream frosting from scratch, the aroma of real butter and vanilla filling his corner of the hall. He decorated it not with flashy gimmicks, but with carefully candied fruits and handcrafted sugar flowers. Finally, the moment of judgment arrived. The judges, a panel of stern-faced culinary experts with palates that could detect a single misplaced grain of salt, made their way to the stage. They approached Alex's station first. His cake stood tall under the hot studio lights, a monument to modern convenience. But then, a strange thing happened. A single bead of synthetic sweat trickled down its side. The flawless exterior began to tremble. The tower leaned, just slightly at first, like a cartoon character realizing it has run off a cliff. Then, with a sad, squelching, gurgling sound, the Instacake 9000 gave up. It collapsed in on itself, layer by agonizing layer, until it was nothing more than a gooey, pathetic, multicolored puddle on the pristine white tablecloth. The whole fell silent, then erupted in a wave of stifled giggles. Alex's face went from confident smirk to horrified disbelief. The judges stared, completely unimpressed, without a word. They turned to Ben's cake. It wasn't as flashy, but it was sturdy, smelled divine, and radiated warmth. They took a bite, their stern faces softened. They closed their eyes, savoring the rich, complex flavors that only time and care could create. With a unanimous nod, they awarded Ben the golden whisk. Alex learned a valuable and very public lesson that day. The shortcut to success is often a trapdoor to a sticky, embarrassing failure. True growth, the kind that lasts, is built with patience, planning, and a little bit of flour on your apron. It can't just be bought in a box. For more stories that stick, subscribe to Fiction Saga.